The world's largest naval exercises have started in the seas around Hawaii and California. 26 nations and more than 25,000 personnel are taking part in the US-led RIMPAC, or Rim of the Pacific exercise. The drills are expected to involve 38 ships, 4 submarines and 170 aircraft. In December, the US Congress passed a provision in its 2022 Defense Act to invite Taiwan to RIMPAC, but the country is not listed as a participant. To find out why, I spoke earlier to William Chung, a defense researcher at Taiwan's Institute for National Defense and Security Research.
Of course, the Americans have to consider the whole situation because actually we quite know well Taiwan is very, very sensitive to Beijing. Just consider in one situation, if US just bring Taiwan in, then will cause the other participant to leave the RIMPAC. Of course, I think that Americans don't want to see that. I think unless there is really a serious, the security escalation in the Taiwan Strait, then I think that will make the RIMPAC participants will really consider it's really need to bring Taiwan in.
Do you expect the exercises to be about what happens if there is an attack on the Taiwan Strait?
Yeah, of course. When we see what the U.S. Defense Department and the President Biden say, now China is their main security concern in the Indo-Pacific. So I think, especially when we look in the Asia or the Indo-Pacific arena, the Taiwan issue is really bring the Americans' concerns. At the U.S., it's already worry about Beijing's kind of the expansionisms and consider what they will do in Taiwan and in the South China Sea. I think the main target, of course, I think even they don't speak it out, I think the mainly is the Beijing, it's the communist China is the target.
Should Taiwan then be invited, at least as an observer, to these exercises, if that's the case?
And I think American, maybe by heart, they really want to invite Taiwan, but when they consider other participants, maybe some of them are quite close to China, to be honest, and they have to consider their opinion as well. I think not only the US, Japan as well, is quite worried about Taiwan's the situation as well. So I think it's needed to do it early than late to how to US or the Japan how they practice the kind of the joint exercise or join the actions with Taiwan in case the Taiwan really have a war and they want to give help to Taiwan.